Hello, I'm Dr. Denny, and I wanted to actually share with you some exercises that are absolutely essential for kids to help with their neurological development. This is my daughter. This is Ray Lane, and she is about to be 8 weeks old. Of course, she's not crawling now, but there's some fun games that you can play with them, exercises you can play with them to help their neurological development. So they build a strong foundation in the brain that they can then learn things like learning, things like speech, other things that can grow on top of that. They can continue to develop neurologically the way they are supposed to develop. Now, movement from your body stimulates your brain. In fact, in the first 2 years of life, the time when they have the most expansion of their brain grows a lot up here in both these hemispheres and the cortex up here, is when they go from crawling to standing or walking. There's so much neurological input that goes up to the brain. And that's one of the main reasons why we as chiropractors want to check children, is because we know that movement from the body stimulates the brain to grow and to develop properly. Well, as chiropractors, we find areas in their body that's not moving the way it's supposed to. And we restore that proper motion, therefore getting that proper stimulation back to the brain. Now, one exercise that you can do with kids, with infants, is you can mimic what's called the cross-crawl pattern. Just like they're crawling on all fours on the ground. Now, a lot of times you hear of people where the kids actually go and they skip the crawling phase and they go straight to walking. Sometimes that right there will actually delay learning, delay speech, and delays proper motion control and coordination of their body. So we kept our son crawling for a long time, and we just encouraged him to continue to crawl. We got down on our hands and knees and crawled with him. So what we do with our infant now is we actually take an opposite leg and an opposite arm. So right arm, left leg, and the opposite of that would do left arm, right leg. Of course, she's sleeping now, so I'm going to kind of show you, and then I'll show you on her. So we grab the arm and leg, and we just move them together, just like they would do with crawling while we're playing with them. Do that like a count of 10, and then we switch to the other side and do it a count of 10. I'm going to do it right here like this, just like that. Now, of course, that's all I'm going to do right now because she's sleeping. But that's a fun game you can play with them, and it's great to grow that solid foundation in the brain. That way they can continue to encourage your kids to crawl. Crawling is very, very important. If they're not doing those things properly, that's also another great time to get them checked by a chiropractor, so you can bring them in and ask us any questions you have. I hope that helps. Thank you, and we'll see you again soon.